What's going on, guys? It's your boy Andy Arts, and today we are going to talk about Photoshop's latest update. So, here I am. This is Photoshop's, like Twitter page or X page, whatever you want to call it. And they've gone completely just AI. Photoshop is basically an AI generator. Like these new features that Photoshop has added is basically just it's an AI generator, just like every other AI generator, right? So here it is. So it says text to image is magic. Be sure to try out the new feature in the latest Photoshop beta. Here it is. So it says without the new text to image feature, right? Generating is it's got an image generator here. You enter it's got a text box. You enter your prompt. I guess the size or whatever type of effect, right? It says generating. Ta-da, right? And you could see here. So here in this screenshot that they did in the image prompt, it says a fairy with green wings, and then a fairy with green wings. Ta-da! Right? Why even bother like creating tools for artists? Why even just create an AI generator? Create an AI generator, and yeah, this is exactly what artists want. An artist just wants an AI generating machine. I mean, if this is what what Photoshop is going to become, then why not just unsubscribe? Because Photoshop really started going downhills when they decided to turn their service into a subscription service. So you no longer own Photoshop. Now you have to rent Photoshop. And I still actually have Photoshop because I do, YouTube thumbnails. But like, seriously, what is the point? Like, there's just another, AI generator called Ideogram. Right? This is, Mid Journey. There's a whole bunch. But the point is that Photoshop is supposed to be a tool for artists. The reason why AI is taking away jobs is because you are not using AI to create art. The AI is creating the art by itself, right? When you use Photoshop, when you use something like Photoshop, you use the tools that Photoshop has so that you can create images. So you can create, business cards, flyers, character design. You can draw on Photoshop. You can color on Photoshop. You can, Photoshop is a canvas and you can draw with a digital pen. It is a tool, right? It is an artist tool. AI generators are not an artist tool. They are an artist replacement. That is the freaking problem. And man, but Adobe has really dropped the ball. And again, I still do use, Adobe Photoshop for image editing. But, I mean, you might as well just completely switch to Clip Studio. Why not? I mean, when I'm already using Clip Studio, but I mean, I can just in protest. I mean, I'm saying in absolute protest. I can just use Clip Studio Pro, like millions of people are now, to just also do my thumbnails and do image editing. What is the point? And this also shows that Photoshop or Adobe, whoever's in charge, they don't really understand their audience. Like, you're supposed to be creating tools and new features for artists so that we can, to better our workflow, right? But instead, they're absolutely replacing us, right? So one of the cool things I did like about one of the Photoshop updates is that you can remove an entire background, and that saves a lot of time. So let's say for example this fairy, instead of just having this like green background, you could just cut out the fairy and then it removes the background. So that's a really cool feature that Photoshop has. It does that absolutely automatically, so it's pretty good. So let me go over here. I wanted to show you this, guys. So it says the latest feature in Photoshop. Here it is. Hold on. So here it is. Right, you enter a prompt, generate. It creates images for you. No need for artists. Yeah. And there you go, guys. Our replacement. That's our replacement. No need for an artist. No need for an artist. Just generate images till the end of time. There you go. Yep. See? Generate images, generate images, generate images. And, what's the point? Like, who's the customer? Who is the customer here exactly? I mean, seriously. Like, who are they making this for? Just the average folks? Because usually the people that use the AI generators are people who are not interested in drawing. You're not interested in drawing and not interested in creating art, or business people that just want to create, that just want quick images, just the snap of a finger, quick images, and that's it. So are they just making this for the average Joe? Is Photoshop no longer an artist tool? Like, are they just doing this? Like, what is the point? And this is probably gonna be the death of Adobe. Because look, for example, Adobe Dreamweaver was supposed to be like for web design, but it's like nobody uses it because if you go into the web design industry, most people just use VS Code. If you guys know about coding, and Illustrator, I mean, I don't know too many people that use Illustrator. Most people just use Photoshop and other softwares. So I think this is gonna be the death of Adobe as more and more people continue to to switch to Procreate, to Clip Studio, and a lot of other softwares. It just seems to me like a lot of things are just switching over to a lot of Asian owned companies. For example, American entertainment is going down, anime is going up, Korean dramas are going up. Look at this now, Adobe Photoshop. Pretty soon, people are gonna stop using it and unsubscribing, and people are gonna be switching over to Krita, you know, Procreate, Clip Studio. You guys get the point. Ah, man. Like, what is the fascination with AI? I think it's total laziness. I guess it's just really comfortable to have a machine do everything for you, and there's no need for humans. Sometimes I wonder if I should even continue to do art because of this crap. Who needs me? Who needs an artist like me? Why? Why do people need me anymore? They could just use these stupid machines. It's very depressing. But the last thing I want to say is, yeah. So one of the reasons why Adobe decided to just switch to a, you know, monthly subscription format instead of letting you buy the software, because I used to own, I think it was what, CS4 in Adobe Suite 4. I used to own it. It had all the softwares in it. But I don't anymore. So they no longer do that. But the reason why they switched to the subscription model is whenever they have an update, though, you automatically get the update, and poof, there it is. Right? And I think that's why they switched. So you don't, nobody owns Photoshop anymore. You don't get a copy. Nobody gets a copy. If anything, you're gonna need an old computer and one of the old versions like CS2, CS3, CS4 so that you can get the benefits of the modern when so that you can get the benefits of the old Photoshop, I should say. But I'm gonna leave it here, man. This is depressing. It just seems like everybody just wants to replace artists, just replace humans, and I don't like it, And whatever your thoughts are, guys, make sure to comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for notifications. It's your boy Andy Arts, and I am out. Peace.